Hi, third and fourth graders. It was super awesome to get to see you in the flesh at school today, those of you who were able to come. I'm finally home from materials distribution and pickup day, and I had to run some other errands for my family. But I wanted to kind of walk through the items that you got today in your bag from me so that you know what to use them for or what not to use them for. So the big things first. Everybody got a science book. So this is the same as the online science book that we were trying to use yesterday. So this will be really helpful for us in class so that last week. So we won't have to manage using that textbook as much because I know it was hard and I would rather you work together, and this will help with that. So you all got a science book. The other thing that you got for science is this book. I gave everybody a composition book for science. So this one is your science book. So if you want, you can go ahead and write your name and science on it so that you know. So this one's for science. If you were somebody who asked for notebooks, you have 3 other notebooks. Those are for reading, writing, and math. Not everybody got those because that was based on who requested them, because I know some of you wanted to buy your own notebooks. So what next? You got this. This is a dry erase pouch. So I feel like we'll definitely use it a whole lot in math, but you got a dry erase pouch and you got a dry erase marker. And so you can write on here only with this marker, or if you have another dry erase marker at home. And then you can erase it with a paper towel. At my house, I tend to use kind of those old socks that kind of don't have a partner anymore, and they're kind of in the socks without partner bin. They become a great dry erase eraser, so you can use those. But that's what this is for. This is for dry erase. So make sure you don't use other markers on here because it will ruin it. Okay, so and then you got a dry erase marker as well. You also got a pack of index cards. These will be for a couple different things, so hold on to them and put them at your learning station, whatever your learning station is. But we'll use these for a bunch of different things, and you each got approximately 100 index cards. So that's what that is. You all got Post-its so that you'll be able to write yourself notes, put sticky notes in books. These are not for making flip books. If you have other Post-its at home, that would be great for. These are not for drawing on. That's another thing that would be great for the Post-its that you have at home, if it's okay with mom and dad. But these are for taking notes in books and maybe flagging a page in your science book. These are not for drawing and making little origami out of. That's not what these are for. You got a little bin with dice in it. That's so that you can play math games with dice. You also got a deck of cards, and that's for also playing math games. So hold on to those, keep those in your learning station, because I will start next week assigning you to use them. What's next? What should I go over next? You of course got 2 pencils from me, you got a gel pen from me, and you got one of my rulers. You'll need this for math class and maybe perhaps science, I don't know yet. So keep this in your learning station. Please don't bend it because it will shatter and I don't want them ruined, okay? So that's what that is. You also got a pencil case from the office, and it has in it some other pencils and erasers. These are from Miss Pakur, our principal, and Miss Robb and Miss Berenger, our office workers. The ones that were just loose in the bag were from me. So I think what you ended up with was 4 total pencils, 1 wedge eraser, a pen. I think in your bag you should have 2 little like frog or flower or star erasers. And you should have a pencil top eraser in your bag as well, the little ones, okay? So you ended up with 4 pencils out of this gig, so I don't want to hear any I don't have a pencil anymore. You got a folder. If you're a 4th grader, you got a blue folder. If you are a 3rd grader, you got a red folder. Initially, I thought that there would be different stuff in the folders, but I didn't get that far, so they ended up being all the same. But in your folder, you have a couple different things, and I want to show those to you. So you have some Scholastic flyers. You can still order Scholastic books even though we're not at school. And here in front of it was the information on ordering Scholastic books. So October orders are due by the 26th. And if you order books, they deliver them to me and then I will bring them to you. So that's in your folder. And there are 3 book catalogs in there as well. Okay. The next thing that's in there are these 2 sheets. One has pumpkins on it and one is just empty boxes. This is for an art activity that we're going to do next week, so keep these in the folder. Don't write on them or anything yet. Don't color on them or anything, because we'll use them next week in an art activity together. You got a multiplication chart because multiplication facts are important. And sometimes it's nice to have a tool so that you can refer to it easily, especially if you don't know your facts. Okay, and then in there you also have one other thing. It looks like this. If you open it up, it's kind of big, and it's a good thing maybe to keep at your workstation. It's 2 pages. This page is our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule, and this page is our Wednesday schedule. So I printed you a copy of our schedule. It is large. I didn't mean for it to be that big, but it is big. So you have it. Those are for you. So that's what's in your folder. The last thing that is in your folder I'll refer to in just one moment. If you're a 3rd grader, you got a package of your, hold on, mine are right here. You got a package that looks like this with your math journals in it. You can go ahead and break the plastic and open it up. If you look at it really close, in this bottom corner, one of them says Volume 1 and one of them says Volume 2. We're going to start with Volume 1. I would encourage you to keep both at your learning station, but we're starting with Volume 1. But where are we starting with? Volume 1, Mrs. Shock. Now, only 3rd graders got this. 4th graders, you got these 3 books. They look like this. Okay, 3 different green books. One says Decimals and Fractions. One says Introduction to Algebra. Introductory algebra, excuse me, and the last one says Ratios, Rates, and Statistics. Keep them all at your learning station. This one, Decimals and Fractions, is the one that we're starting with. Now, these books, along with your science book, they have a barcode on the back. That means that they are considered a library book, and they are checked out to you. You will have to give these back. Do not write in them. These are not workbooks like you're used to for math. These are middle school math books that get used every year. So they're called non-consumable. That means somebody else gets them next year and they can't have any writing in them. So there is no writing in these books. Okay, and I have to get these back. Each one of these books costs about $50 if it gets lost or ruined. And your science book, this one, is $72. So these are important that you don't mess them up, okay? Okay, the last 2 things that were in your bag. You got a white envelope from me with your name on it, and there's a card inside if that's a note from me. In your folder, there was a bright colored envelope. It has my address on it and it's already stamped. It's so you can write me a note back. I hope to get something back from everybody. You could write to me whatever you'd like. It could be, I wish my teacher knew blah, 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 blah about me. Or it could just be a note that you write me. Whatever you want. But write me something because I love to get mail and I love, love, love to get mail from my class. So, you got one from me and I want one back from you. And you don't even have to address the envelope and you don't even have to buy the stamp. I did that for you. Okay, that's everything that's in your bag. I am excited to see you guys in class tomorrow. You probably won't get this until after then. But I missed you so much today and I can't wait to see you again. Bye, stars.